Hey, welcome back to His Army, Our Squad. So it is Thursday evening. I actually was planning on, vlogging tomorrow. This kid had a birthday 2 days ago. Happy birthday. Vlogging tomorrow, but I figured I would do, so I don't really do grocery hauls very often. I do love watching them on YouTube though. It's kind of this weird phenomenon. Like, why do we love to see what other people buy for groceries? I'm not really sure, but so, but I figured I'd do one real quick. We really needed a grocery shop and yep, we did it. So we did Costco. We got a lot of stuff, huh? So we did Costco and Walmart. And then tomorrow our plan is to do a meal prep day and haircuts. So I'll take you along with that too tomorrow. Thank you, Lauren. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you what we got. All right, first I'll start. We got 4 blueberry bushes from Costco. I was pretty excited. And we also grabbed up some organic soil too for those. Those are out in the shed. We're keeping these inside right now just because we do have some low temperatures this week. So I need to kind of watch that. So excited to plant those. This one is very excited for him. Blueberries are his absolute favorite. So he's been asking for this. Look at them all roosting. Look at our babies. They're getting so big. See them flapping away. So there's still some little ones in there, but not very. They're growing very fast. So let's see, the bigger ones are just over 2 weeks old.
Really?
Just barely, yeah. And then, so then just over 2 weeks old. And then the second batch in here, which like you can see, there's one right there and right there. Those are just over a week old. And then the last batch, which there's one right there laying down, and yeah, one right there. Oh, that one's so pretty. That one's wings are beautiful. Anyway, they are coming up about a week old.
You got them a week ago.
Yeah, so we got them a week ago. So tomorrow will be a week, yeah, that we got them. So, you know, they're probably just a week old. So yeah, they're all growing really fast. Like these big ones are kind of blowing us away. They're huge. Look at that one sticking its neck out.
I can't even hold it really.
Yeah, they're really big. They're getting all their feathers.
It's hard to touch them now.
They're like, look at that one's like, what are you doing? Yep. So they're a lot of fun. Okay, so grocery haul. So here is everything on our island and then over there. So kind of go through this quickly. I'm not going to go through everything because this is a lot of stuff, but okay.
What is this?
It's a cheese grater. So we got a new cheese grater because nobody really likes our old one. This will be a lot easier to use. Okay, put it back for right now.
Oh, these are like tiny.
So a lot of it's basic. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go through all, what's this called? Brown sugar, Parmesan, noodles. So we planned meals for about a week and a half. Well, almost 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. This should be 2 weeks. Goodness gracious. I hope this lasts us more than 2 weeks. So my hubby loves steak, but he's really the only one in our house and he's been wanting steak. So he's going to have steak and the rest of us are going to have salmon, which is right there. Well, the rest of us, you can make a peanut butter. This kid likes nothing.
No, I said who's having steak?
Oh, Dad.
Oh, I like peanut butter.
You like salmon. You like salmon. That's right.
Salmon.
Okay. Bacon, and then we put these in, and I bought some. There they are. So these crescent roll on sale at Costco. So we make little pigs in a blanket with the sausages in there. Yeah. My daughter loves saltine crackers, so we get that. Bread.
12 cents.
Salsa. Gonna make some chicken noodle soup at some point. So I got some noodles. Fire starter, you know, Q-tips. We got some stuff we were out of. Bay leaves, turmeric, or close to being out of. Steak seasoning, big ground cinnamon. We like these flavored waters. They're made with stevia, so no sugar technically. They're really good. Sour cream, tomato sauce, baked beans. I'm cooking during the week and my husband's cooking on the weekends and he's gonna do like brats and hot dogs and stuff. The absolute best butter ever. Kerrygold, we love this so much. Ketchup, avocados. I like the maple sausage for breakfast, either like breakfast casseroles or breakfast burritos. Half and half. We got some lunch meat. This was on, we normally get the Kirkland brand with, it's the no artificial flavor, no nitrates and stuff, which I like. And the Kirkland brand is usually cheaper, but this was on sale, so we got this. Along with like our barbecue or our baked beans and brats and hot dogs, we're gonna do a Hawaiian style macaroni salad. So that requires carrots, and I was just too lazy to cut up my own. So I got the already cut up. And then we got cilantro, which I make a cilantro lime like crema sauce to pour over when we have taco salad or whatever. I use that. 5 dozen eggs. Those will last us a week. We'll have to maybe buy more before 2 weeks are up, or we just don't use them. We'll see. Try not to use them as many. Can't wait till those little things are producing our own eggs. Green onions, cucumbers, asparagus, cottage cheese, organic butter. So the Kerrygold butter is really expensive and it tastes really good. And so I like it to put on things that we can taste, like when we put on butter or on bread and that toast, that kind of thing. But I like just to get regular butter or organic butter to actually bake with. Like I said, cottage cheese, 15 pounds of potatoes. So we will make Sloppy Joe mix and we put them over baked potatoes, and then also just homemade skillet potatoes. Lots of bananas because we're almost out for smoothies and just for snacks. I have one excited little boy about these. This kid could eat berries all day long. All berries, all kinds. So we
except some of them.
Except some of them. I haven't seen a berry you didn't like. What?
There's like 2.
What kind of berries?
Is this cantaloupe?
Is that cantaloupe?
I don't like the green one.
You don't like honeydew. That's not a berry though. That's fruit. Okay. I mean berries. Yeah, I'm saying berries. You like all berries. Yeah, exactly. There we go. He was thinking I was saying fruit. So he doesn't like honeydew, but he likes cantaloupe. Okay. So blackberries and raspberries. Because the men in my family can't seem to live without bacon bits and everything. Bacon. Yeah, exactly. So bacon bits, crumbles, Mexican style cheese. We love their organic tortilla chips. We also got a big thing of mayo. I prefer, there's a small one over there. I prefer the olive oil one, but we got this because the macaroni salad calls for a lot.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. A giant block of shredded cheese. We were only going to get 2 milks, but we got 4 because we decided to have a cereal night. So, which is actually going to be tonight because by the time we got home, we've been out half a day and it's almost 5:30 now. So more, I love steel cut oats, the quick cooking oats. I was trying to say all that at once. These are my absolute favorite. These are good. Onion, huge thing of chocolate chips, so we can make some chocolate chips. Grapes, and then over here, so I said we got our, we haven't done a cereal night in a really long time, but we don't eat cereal in the mornings generally. So when we do, we buy just total junk cereal. What?
You just said we have chocolate chips to make chocolate chips.
Chocolate chip cookies. You know what I meant. They know what I meant. Anyway, so junk cereal, that's what we're having tonight. We get the 2-pack of Aveeno for, lotions, for 1 for each bathroom. What is this called? Deodorant. Chapstick. They didn't have this last time, so at Walmart I had to buy like 3 or 4 small bags of rice. Yeah. Something crazy. So they had this time at Costco, so I picked that up. We have plenty of like green beans and stuff, so I just got some sweet corn, and then these are new, at least at our Costco. So we're gonna try this. A blend of seasoned zucchini, broccoli. I don't even know how you say that, I'm gonna be honest. Haricots verts. I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know how you say it. Peas and leeks. So I'm excited to try that. We like, when we make grilled cheese, so we're gonna have chicken noodle soup, we like it on yummy sourdough bread. Hot dog buns for our brats and hot dogs. Brats, ground beef, there's the hot dogs. And then, like I said, salmon for when my husband makes steak. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, that was meal plan for about a week and a half till Easter Sunday. We have meals up through Easter Sunday. Yeah, it's on there. But I'm hoping like that, oh, and honey. Did I miss that? Yeah, honey. So I'm hoping that it'll actually last us a little bit longer. Anyway, so that is our grocery haul. And like I said, I'll videotape more or vlog more tomorrow. I also just got, so up here you see our canisters. I'm wanting to change to these. I think they're 1 gallon. I think these are a gallon, right, babe? I think they're a gallon. The biggest reason is I like my little ones just fine, but the tops aren't big enough to dip my 1 cup metal, like 1 cup measuring cup in. And it's just easier because a lot of things we use call for just for 1 cup. So I went ahead and switched. So I'm just kind of been gradually getting them. So I got 2 more. Right now I have flour and what's in the other one, Ethan? Rice? Rice. So I'm going to put my oats in one because I bought a bunch more oats, and then my sugar. And then what's in the other one? Oh, brown sugar I'll probably keep in a smaller one. I may eventually buy another one. We'll see. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get this all put away and have some cereal and just kind of relax for the rest of the night. And we'll bring you along on our meal prep tomorrow and haircutting and all that fun stuff. Okay, so I totally forgot one thing. I just skipped right over the marshmallows. So every year, almost every year. We've missed, I know we missed last year.
We've missed the past like 6 years.
No, we have not.
Isn't that past like
I don't think we've done it since we've lived out. No, we did. We did it in the first year we lived out here.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we've missed maybe 1 or 2. We started it in Hawaii.
We didn't do it last year because the Lowe's made cinnamon rolls for us.
Oh, that's
the only reason.
right. Anyway, okay, so everyone's arguing. But anyway, so I bought marshmallows, and then we use the crescent rolls. We have more of these that we bought last time at Costco in the fridge. And we make resurrection rolls. So look that up if you haven't made it before, and I'm sure we'll probably... Since we will have time because Easter, we won't be going to church, which is weird. Yeah, that can go into a smaller Tupperware. Anyway, all right, so we're going to go fill up the fridge. Oh, hi, babe. We're going to go fill up the pretty empty fridge. All right. All right, good morning. So it's obviously the next day, and kids are up, or everybody's up. Kids are getting breakfast, and I'm going to make some smoothies. So I had put the smoothies on there before, like the recipe for the smoothies on before, but when someone asked about it and we looked back to the videos, I couldn't find the video. So I don't know if it got taken down for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I thought I'd do it again. So a friend of mine that we knew in Texas introduced me to these, and they are amazing and yummy, and everybody loves them, and they're super nutritious. So I'm gonna share those with you. So let's see. Obviously we're trying to make these for 7 people. So, you know, you have to adjust according to your family size, but so these bananas need to be used. I don't always use 2. These are a little bit smaller. So if they're bigger, I'll just use 1, or if we're running low, I'll just use 1, but I need to use these up, so I'm gonna go ahead and use 2. Also, I have a, what do I have? A Vitamix. A Blendtec works too. For some of the things I'm gonna be putting in, and you'll see the lemon is the big one. If you're using like a Ninja or I guess just more of a, I guess lower end blender, I don't know how to call it, it will not blend it well. And that's actually a lot of the reason why we finally went with the Vitamix. I wanted to do smoothies, but I don't like when they're grainy or have seeds or whatever in them. And so I stopped making them. And then again, my friend introduced me, same friend who introduced me to smoothies, introduced me to the Vitamix and how great it is. So actually I think she had a Blendtec, but I think she had Blendtec or Vitamix. So we were able to get it on sale at Costco a couple years ago, and it's great. So then I take a half of a lemon and I quarter the half, skin and all. I do take out any seeds that I can see. If I leave some in, I'm not worried about it, but I do take the ones that I can see. So I'm gonna put the whole half of a lemon in, but like I said, I quarter that half just to make it easier. I probably could put the whole half in, it'll be fine, but this just makes it a little easier. Yeah, I've done that before. So let's see, banana, lemon. Now I'm gonna do the greens next. Normally, these are what I get these at Costco, and these are my favorite, this big bag. And we only use it for smoothies, so I buy it and it goes directly in the freezer. That way that it doesn't go bad. But right now, I need to use up the rest of this. It actually says best if used by March 23rd, but they've been frozen, so I'm thinking it's fine and it's not wilting or anything. So this is just baby spinach. I do prefer the Power Greens. It has a lot more in it. So I take a couple handfuls of that. Pack it down in there a little bit more. Okay. No, oh, someone let Nico out, please. Okay, and next are dates. And so these are also from Costco. Walmart and stuff has all this too for the most part. I just prefer to get the bigger bags, obviously, at Costco when I can. So I just I pour these in anywhere between like 8 and 10. No, I think that was 9. So dates. And then, let's see. So then I'm gonna go ahead, I like to put, I don't use, you can use a protein powder. Lauren's taking pictures of me vlogging again. Anyway, you can't use a protein powder. A lot of people in our family don't really like the flavor of protein powders in smoothies. So Lauren made a really nasty face just now, just so you know. Like, Lauren and I think are the big ones. We don't like it. So I don't always use it. This is ground flaxseed. So I put about, I don't know, 4 about heaping tablespoons of that. Well, that's a little too heaping. 3 and 4. Put that in. And now we go with the fruit. I like to put this in the middle just because I feel like it gets blended a little bit better. than if I used to put it at the top, but I was finding it, I was still having like flaxseed powder floating around or whatever. Okay, so these are these are the Walmart blueberries. I have a bigger bag in there that I bought from Costco, but like I said, if I need to pick some up and I don't want to run all the way to Costco, Walmart works just fine. They're just much smaller bags. So I don't measure anything. I knew I was going to use the rest of this bag. I don't know. It's probably, and that's probably not as much. I think I normally use more, but I'm not going to open a new bag right now. Half a cup maybe? I don't know. You just have to, I don't measure any of it. I just kind of pour it in until it looks good. And we have organic sweet cherries, again from Costco. So all this stuff, sorry, my nose itches, is super high in all your good vitamins, especially vitamin C, which is great right about now. So again, like I said, I don't measure. I just sort of, yep, that looks about right. Pour it in. And then pineapple. Put the pineapple up to the top. And take a couple of those out. Okay. Push it down in there. This is where, like I said, a really good blender comes in handy. Yes, they're really expensive, but first of all, they have a really great warranty, both with Costco and just with Vitamix itself. Costco, I think for up to, I want to say it's like 7 years. If anything goes wrong with it, you can return it. Our first one had an issue within a few months and we took it back. No questions asked, they take it back and they give you a new one. But then Vitamix itself, I think, has a really good warranty as well. So they're gonna last you, it should last you a really long time. So it's definitely worth the money. And then I put in almond milk. With all the craziness that's going on right now, when I ordered online from Walmart, I usually get the gallons of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, but they didn't have the gallons, and then they are limiting 2 per customer, and they only had the half gallons, so I got 2 of those in the half gallons. But then I knew we were gonna need more than that, and so I also got this is an almond milk coconut milk blend, and it actually turns out we really, really like this. It gives just a hint of coconut flavor in the what's it called, smoothie, and it's just perfect. So it's really good. So if you don't want to use as much of this, I actually prefer to use all milk and no water. If we start putting water in it, it tastes watered down a little bit. So, but I know a lot of people will do like a portion of this and then a portion of water. So it's just kind of however you prefer. So I just, again, I don't measure anything. I kind of just look at it and I know. So it comes up about 3/4 of the way of the smoothie. Lauren's trying really hard to stay out of the video. Like, this is a new thing. My teens used to not mind being in the videos. Now they hide. I don't know. All right, this is gonna get really loud. I think it's a little lighter than normal. It's a little more purple. Usually I think it's because I just used the rest of that blueberry bag and I didn't open the new one. Should still taste good. I really decided that it's the lemon that makes these. Because if we run out of lemons and I try them without, I definitely don't like them. I mean, they're still good, but I just don't think it's as good. All right, so breakfast is done and we're just getting some chores done. Kyle's over here doing dishes and kids are cleaning rooms. Don't worry, you can't see you. So I was just gonna share with you a little bit what we're planning to do today. So the first thing is our meal prep. Now we don't do this consistently, unfortunately. It's really something I should do once a week. It would make my life so much easier. I always like it when I do it, but with everybody home today, we're all gonna pitch in and just get it done. My guess it'll probably take us like an hour. So I did make up a list last night of everything we wanted to get done. So I'll just kind of go over that with you as I start getting things out and prepped. Then I also was gonna go over my meal plan with you. So I have always struggled with the whole cooking, grocery shopping, that whole deal. It's just not my, it's not cooking. I don't enjoy cooking. It's just something I've not always enjoyed. I'll do laundry, I'll do other chores, no problem, but I don't love, but I don't love cooking, unfortunately. I wish I did, I really do. But I need to cook, obviously. I have children who do like to eat, so, and every single day. Yeah, he's raising his hand over here. So, my husband does cook very well, but obviously I don't want him to be working and cooking and all that. So, but he does cook his fair share too, which I appreciate. So anyway, I've meal prepped off and on over the years, but again, not consistently. It just, I'm trying to find the joy in it, y'all. Like I know that feeding my family should bring me joy, but it's just something I struggle with. So, but I did kind of come up with a system. I think I saw it on another YouTube channel actually, but first of all, shopping once a week. Now right now is a little different because of everything that's going on. So this last shopping was actually like, I'm hoping it lasts us 2 weeks. It was like a week and a half planned. But we're hoping I can stretch it out 2 weeks. That was a lot of food and a lot of money. But so I went out and I found at Walmart just this like, I guess wall calendar, little hanging calendar. It's exactly the same every day. There's no dates on it. It just has the days of the week. And then Sunday, Monday right here, or Saturday and Sunday, excuse me, are right here. So it's very, very simple. I can customize it. I like that it doesn't have the dates and all on it. But I wanted to get something that was hanging up so the kids could see what was for breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day. So they're not asking me a million times because that drives me crazy too. We do switch it. Like you'll see, I already have an arrow, like, right? Because this was, so I didn't start my meal plan on here. So that's why these are crossed out until Wednesday. And then, just kidding, Thursday. And then Thursday or yesterday, we went out shopping and didn't get home till like a little after 5 by the time, all of a sudden it was like, got grocery food away, so it was like 5:30. So we just decided to go ahead and have our cereal night. We would normally do that on, we do just like cereal or pizza nights on Friday. So we haven't done a cereal night in forever. So we decided to have a cereal night and we went ahead and just did it last night instead of tonight since it was already so late. And we all know nobody likes to cook after going grocery shopping. So, so that was nice and easy. But, so I just put, so you can see, so I put BLD. And it's just super simple. So like this says oatmeal and fruit. I do put the date up here. Lunch, this will say the same everything. It's always sandwiches or leftovers. And then dinner was supposed to be spaghetti. So, and then over here, when I'm making the meal plan, I will write out what I'm gonna need for that meal. And then I can go through and check off whether I have it or if I've already put it on my list. So I hopefully don't forget anything is the goal. Although my husband did have to run back to the store last night to get limes, a potato peeler because ours broke a couple days ago, and I feel like there was something else. There was 3 things. But anyway, something else. Oh, a whole chicken. I forgot to buy a whole chicken. I think I just plain forgot to put that on my list somehow. But anyway, so I still forget stuff and he still had to run back. But so that's how I do that. Now Saturday and Sunday, I don't necessarily write out what I need because they're combined in like one slot here, so I don't have the room for it. But they're usually a little bit simpler meals. My husband makes them and he just tells me what he needs. So then you see this is a whole week here. So this just makes it easy. This hangs up on my fridge. So that's been something that worked out really well for me. So I try to fill it all up and then just buy 1 week's of groceries. And I've been doing online shopping, which also has been saving me a lot of money because I don't sit there and pull things off the shelves or grab a bunch of extra junk. But that's not going so well lately either. I did get one order in, I don't know, fairly recently. There weren't a lot of slots open. I was able to get one, but they had to like substitute or didn't have, they were out of everything. So for the time being, I don't know how long it'll last, but we'll be going in the stores to shop, unfortunately. So anyway, so I'm gonna start preparing for that and getting everything out that we need. My husband's on a work call right now. So once he's done with that and everyone's done with their morning chores, then we'll get everybody out here and I'll give them all jobs to do and we'll hopefully just get this all knocked out. I would say an hour max. And then I'll go through, once I get everything, I'll go through like exactly what we're gonna be doing. Okay, so we're ready to start some of the food prep. Not gonna quite do as much as I thought just because we don't have enough Tupperware and stuff to put everything. So I wanted to get some of the meat done, but I think mostly we're just gonna work on slicing vegetables and I'll go through and show you what we're gonna get done today. And I think maybe Monday we might do another one if I can, if I have like enough Tupperware and stuff for the meat. Okay. So we've got this area, so we got mushrooms, peppers, and green onions that we'll be slicing up and then putting into either glass Tupperware or we have some reusable baggies that I bought recently, so we'll be using those. And then over here, my husband's like king of the food processor. So we won't be doing all this cheese. So this whole block of cheese will probably get shredded and then some of this probably, I don't even know if it'll be half, we'll see how much, will fit into 2. We have more than these, we'll see. Anyway, a couple baggie folds so they're shredded and ready to go. And then we're also gonna slice some of this up so we have sliced cheese for grilled cheese sandwiches. And then we do our own minced garlic. So he'll mince these up, put them in this. And then let's see, what else do we have? Minced up an onion. And then I will probably, once he's done with all that and gets cleaned up, I will make the cilantro lime, like dressing, I guess. Yeah. And put that in a jar. So there's that. And then we come over here, we've got some fruit. So my husband will probably end up slicing the fruit too, he usually does. So we've got a cantaloupe, and then I've got one more Tupperware that I need for the pineapple, and that will go in there. And then I have fruit soaking in here. I'll probably put the little kids on this. We let it soak in like lukewarm water and vinegar for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then they can pull off all the grapes. Those we're just gonna put back into the Tupperware, or the things that they came in, just as we were running out of Tupperware. And then the last thing is I do have a whole chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and roast and then shred. So that I'm letting sit out for about 30 minutes just to let it warm up to room temperature, and then I'll get that in the oven, and that'll take about an hour or so. And I think that's it.
Whoa, I'm halfway there.
Whoa! Squidward on a chair!
Okay, so we pretty much, I got a chicken. We pretty much, oh my goodness, who do you have?
I don't know.
That looks like June. Look at these babies, they're so cute. This one's not really a baby anymore. Let me see her. Watch, she's gonna flap and freak out. Yeah, you've got June. They're getting so big, you guys, and they're so pretty. Look at those wings though. Woo! Hi, baby June girl. I gotta wash my hands again. So they're kind of mangy looking because they're like, oh, hi. Nope, no, don't run away. Okay. Because they're like losing their baby fuzz and getting their feathers in. So they look kind of, whoa, Lauren tried to knock over the camera. So they're looking kind of crazy. Say hi, Junebug. Say hi. All right, go put her back. Anyway, so we finished up, or we're finishing up food prep. He's finishing the fruit right now. So we got our cheese grated, we got our onion minced, fish, whatever, garlic minced. We made the cilantro lime dressing. I had on my list to pull some chicken out of the freezer. I did that earlier. Cut up peppers. I'm currently cooking, you probably saw me put a chicken in the oven, so I'm currently cooking that for about an hour, and then I will shred it up and put the meat. I was trying to think if I have Tupperware left, but I'll find something. I'll put the meat in some Tupperware or a baggie or something, and that will be used for chicken noodle soup. And my crock pot got broken recently. We won't say how, but so normally I would make bone broth. I can do it in a stock pot too. I just prefer to do it in a crock pot. So I'll have to think on that, whether or not I want to, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do bone broth. Well, either buy a new crock pot or do it in a stock pot. I don't know. Anyway, and then let's see, what else? Sliced cheese. So we got cheese sliced up for grilled cheese. And then I was able to do brown some breakfast sausage for breakfast burritos. We're having those a couple times the next week and a half or so. Washed fruit and put it back in the fridge, and then mushrooms sliced. What we didn't get done that was on my list was to brown the meat for spaghetti. We're having that tonight, so I'll just make it. It's not a big deal. I was gonna make up, I think Saturday, that's tomorrow, huh? So tomorrow we're having, and I might still make it up, we'll see. So maybe not. Oh, I might. I'll think on that one. We're having like a Hawaiian macaroni salad with brats and hot dogs and beans and stuff. So I was gonna make up the macaroni salad. My kids are playing video games in the background, so you might hear that noise. And then I was gonna brown some taco meat for taco salad. Again, didn't get that. And the only other thing was I was gonna prep, get my whole sloppy Joe mix ready and just leave it in the fridge and warm it up when it was time. So those are the things I didn't do. My sloppy Joe mix I do in my big Dutch oven, and I'm not so sure that there's probably any room in the fridge for it anyway. And that we're not having until Thursday. Yeah, so I mean, I might go ahead when we use some of the stuff in the fridge, maybe next week, get it done early, but if not, it's not that big of a deal. So basically a lot of the meat didn't get done and then the macaroni salad, but everything else is done, and it'll make it easy just to pull out and use later, so we won't have to be getting the food processor out and shredding cheese and all that, because that's when we get kind of like, it just gets to be a pain. We're trying to do too many things at once. So hopefully this will help our dinners go a little bit smoother. So look at all that cantaloupe. That's not gonna fit in that Tupperware. Oh wait, you did both. I meant for you to only do one. That's why. That's okay, we'll find some more Tupperware. So we're gonna finish up. Maybe we'll wait on the pineapple then. Maybe we'll just do cantaloupe for now. We might do that and then wait on the pineapple. Maybe we'll do that. So I just realized a couple of things. One, I do still want to try to get videos up Tuesdays and Thursdays, but the problem with right now is I never seem to remember what day it is. Like this whole quarantine thing has got me all messed up. Like I'm realizing, oh, today's Tuesday, which means I should have had a video up today. But then I also realized I never actually finished the video. So I'm ending the video and then I'm gonna start a new one right now. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share our videos with others.